Hi, I'm Julie Barrett, founder of Conservative Ladies of Washington, and I'm back today with another Bill of the Day video for you. This is our first Bill of the Day for the 2024 Washington legislative session. It is Thursday, January 4th, and the session hasn't even kicked off yet, but the schedule did come out yesterday for next week. And there's a carryover bill that has a hearing next week that we were testifying against and messaging against last session, and that we're very concerned about the fact that they are already scheduling it for a public hearing in the first week of session is a big red flag that this is a priority to get across the finish line this session. So this is House Bill 1045. This would create a basic income pilot program in Washington state. Read you a little bit from the bill. The legislature finds that economic inequality continues to widen the gap between the top earners and working and low-income families. The 2021 Labor Market and Economic Report produced by the Washington State Employment Security Department paints a grim picture. Corporate profits increased by over 500% from 2000 to 2021, while everyday Washington residents filed more unemployment claims than ever with the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. So that's just the first section, and you've got a couple of big red flags here. You've got, they used a 2021 report. So obviously a year after COVID, this is gonna paint a grim picture. You've got the word grim picture. So they really want to sensationalize what's happening. And then, of course, never let a good crisis go to waste. This bill cites COVID-19 as one of the prime reasons why they need this universal basic income program. The bill is 24 pages in length. Here are a couple things that really stood out to us. There are no restrictions or requirements for recipients. So that opens this up to anybody. So we would assume citizens and non-citizens. Maybe you do qualify financially or you don't. It's wide open to interpretation, which seems to be a theme in Washington State Legislature. The eligibility requirements as established by the Board of Directors, who are the Board of Directors, and are selected for participation in the pilot program. So who would the people be that are selected for the pilot program? How would they source these people? Where would they find them? Being an election year, this is just another one of those fishy pieces that raises the red flag here. The bill also states the monthly payment for pilot participants must be equal to 100% of the fair market rent in the county in which the participant lives at the time of participation. Rent in Washington State, especially in the King County, Snohomish County, Pierce County areas, is very high. So we're talking about giving people 100% of the fair market value for rent. This is going to cost a lot of money. The control group participants will be compensated at a rate of $25 per hour up to a maximum of $250 per person. Now, with this going back into session, getting another public hearing, they could change these numbers around if they wanted to. The Board of Directors may not exclude participation in the pilot program due to or request information regarding a person's immigration status, citizenship status, or place of birth. So there you have it. This opens it wide up to pretty much anybody and everybody. This is going to cost taxpayers a lot of money. Where's that money coming from? So these are a lot of the red flags, and I'm going to have links in the description so you can go read the bill for yourself and read our full assessment of this bill. And then you can sign up to testify on this bill. It's going into hearing next week. So you have the option of, you could do a public testimony in person in Olympia. You could do a remote testimony from your computer via Zoom, or you could do a written testimony. And let them know how you feel about this. It's very important that citizens engage in the process. And we will give you, if you just want to cut and paste, we will give you a sample email that you can send. But I do recommend, if you can, to put it in your own words, because that will resonate more with the lawmakers. This is going to the Appropriations Committee in the House. It's already passed through, I forget which committee it was in last session, but it's already passed through its first committee. Now it's in Appropriations, which is the committee that looks at the funding for these bills. Once it goes through appropriations, it would go to a floor vote in the House, and then it would move over to the Senate side. So the fact that they are pushing this bill into committee right out of the gate shows us that they want it to move through the session. They want to pass this into law and really administer this pilot program, which would be very beneficial for Democrat candidates in an election year. So we need everybody to speak out. Please check out the links and do your part. Take action on this bill and others. Be sure to subscribe to our Substack. That's how you'll get all of the breaking information, daily updates, calls to action. Sign up for that. You can become a paid subscriber, which is basically being a member of Conservative Ladies. That's the best way that you can support us, or you can make a donation through our Give, Send, Go. Every bit helps. We are a citizen activist group. We are not affiliated with any other organization or party. And so we work for the citizens. We're just trying to share the facts so that you can take action and make your voice heard. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again next time.